What does a leap of faith have to do with you being a heating, air conditioning technician or a salesperson, and why does it matter? This is an important question. I'm Scott Sylvan. I'm coming to you live from Waimea Bay on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you from HVAC Technician Sales Secrets. So here's the thing, right out there is the rock that you see people jump off of, and there's a common pattern that happens, and it has everything to do with sales, I promise you. So for about 9 months out of the year, you could jump off that rock. Today you can't. They got the barriers out saying, hey, it's not safe because the waves are pretty big today. So people will go climb on the rock, they'll climb over the top, and then they'll get to about right there, and they'll peer over the edge. And they'll wait. It's about 25 feet, and they'll wait, and they'll look over the edge, and then they'll back up. And then here's what happens. Somebody comes up to the rock, they climb right to the top, they walk to the edge, and they jump in. And then everybody goes, oh, shoot, they did it. I could do it too. This happens in the sales process, especially when I train brand new salespeople, brand new technicians, is they're like, you know what? This word pattern, this word track sounds kind of weird. Why would I say it? Well, you know, there's a dance to a sales process. There's an interaction that you have with your buyer. There's an interaction that you have as you have conversations, and not all the time are those conversations going to be comfortable. In fact, sometimes when you're a technician, you go out there, you're like, you got a bad capacitor, you got a bad blower motor, you got a bad gas valve, you got a bad drain pan, you got a bad exhaust flue. Like that may be an uncomfortable conversation. And so like, here's what I see technicians really struggle. They'll go sit in their van, they're like, what do I say? What do I do? How do I gather my thoughts? They're doing the same thing that people do when they stand on the edge of the rock. They're like, I'm kind of scared. This is why you have to have good sales training in the world of sales. That's why you should go to hvactechsecrets.com, subscribe, and I'll shoot you over some hidden training that I'm not going to put on Facebook, that I'm not going to put up on YouTube. So you got to know that a good coach, a good mentor has been there and done that. They've seen all of this stuff. And you know what? They may tell you, like, look, here's some guardrails. Don't do it that way. Don't do it this time. Wait a little bit. Come back and do it later, right? So it's not always going to be push. In fact, good sales process doesn't feel like it's pushy. Good process feels conversational, but you have to get those patterns down. You have to get those word tracks down. And I promise you, you come out here another 3 months, like as we're filming today, it's the beginning of January. You come out here in another 3 months and the waves aren't so big, maybe 4 months. Waves aren't so big. There's be lines of people waiting to jump off this rock, just waiting. I promise you. People walk up to the edge, they'll peer over the edge, but they won't take action. So the second half of this is you got to take action. There's a lot of times where I work with technicians and even salespeople, they get the goods, they get the recipe, they get the how, this is what you do, but they never put it into practice. They perpetually stand on the edge of the cliff saying, I think I will, I think I will, I think I can. You have to implement. So there's two parts to this. One, got to get to the edge. Two, you got to implement. And a good coach, a good mentor is going to be able to help you know what to do and when to do it. There you go. You got this. HVACtechsecrets.com. One last thing, subscribe. I'm going to put a ton of content on this channel. Subscribe. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Mahalo.